Love me if you dare is a sentiment that stretches beyond the boundaries of mere words. It beckons to the daring souls, those unafraid of surrendering their hearts into the hands of another. Love, in its purest form, is not simply about moments of joy or bursts of passion. It is a continuous act of vulnerability, trust, and, most significantly, courage. The phrase itself reflects a challenge to the world, a call for someone who can look past imperfections and faults, someone who isn't swayed by fear or doubt. Love, when approached in such a daring manner, becomes not just an emotion but a choice, an audacious decision to open oneself up to another person, to embrace the unknown, and to find beauty in the uncertainty. To love, if only for a moment, is to dance with the unpredictability of the heart. It requires more than mere affection. It demands bravery. And so the challenge is laid: love me if you dare. In this daring love, we see the beauty of raw emotions exposed, vulnerable and untamed. It's not the idealized love seen in movies or books. Instead, it is messy and sometimes chaotic, full of contradictions. There are days when love feels like a deep comfort, a safe haven where everything aligns perfectly. But there are also moments of intense fear, where the soul questions its worth and the connection between two hearts feels fragile. Yet this is the essence of love, the willingness to hold on through it all, to weather the storms that may arise. And in those times of doubt and darkness, love often finds its truest form. It's easy to love when the skies are clear and the sun is shining. But it's in the thunder and the rain that the depth of affection is truly revealed. Love dares us to keep going, even when the path ahead is unclear or full of obstacles. Daring to love is also about knowing that the journey will not always be smooth. It requires us to accept that we may not always understand the other person, nor will they always understand us. In those moments of confusion or miscommunication, love dares us to be patient, to pause and listen, and to find a way back to one another. When we love, we step into the unknown, unsure of where it will lead, but trusting that the effort will be worth it. This kind of love requires the courage to face disappointment, to endure moments of silence, and yet to remain present, always willing to return to one another. Love me if you dare, not only when I am strong and radiant, but also when I am broken, when I am lost and uncertain. Dare to love me even in my imperfections, because that is where the greatest beauty lies. At times, daring to love means risking heartbreak. It means giving yourself completely to another person, only to have them walk away or to experience pain when the bond begins to unravel. And yet, even with the knowledge of this possibility, the heart still dares to love. Love, in its truest sense, is not about expecting to never feel pain or sorrow, but rather about accepting that love in all its forms will always come with vulnerability. The act of loving is an inherent risk, one that requires courage, commitment, and the willingness to face the possibility of loss. But despite the risk, it's worth it. The rewards of love, the deep connections, the moments of joy, the shared dreams and hopes far outweigh the fear of what could go wrong. So, love me if you dare, knowing full well that this love is not without its risks, but also knowing that it is a journey worth taking.